Hello once again, everybody. Louisiana's Raging Cajun softball team travels to Statesboro, Georgia this weekend to take on the Georgia Southern Eagles in a three-game weekend Sun Belt Conference Series. Cajuns swept the South Alabama Jaguars last weekend, and don't take a sweep lightly. Sweeps are very rare in the course of the conference. You go back to last year, and the Cajuns played 4 series on the road. They were able to sweep twice, and only one of them against Troy, in which they really had an easy time of it. So, the Cajuns go to Mobile last weekend and win their school record and Sun Belt Conference record, 31st consecutive Sun Belt Conference Series. Understand that they haven't lost a Sun Belt Conference Series, home or the road, since back in 2013 when they dropped 2 of 3 in Mobile to South Alabama. And also the sweep of South Alabama last weekend marked only the second time in school history that the Cajuns swept the Jaguars. So Louisiana right now, 23-5 overall. More importantly, they are a perfect 6-0 in Sun Belt Conference play. Traveling to Statesboro this weekend to take on a Georgia Southern team that the Cajuns will be playing in Statesboro for the second consecutive year. Cajuns won 2 out of 3 last year. Told you it was difficult to sweep. Last year, the Cajuns swept the first 2 games of the series, sweeping a doubleheader in Statesboro before the Eagles came back to win the final game of the series by the final score of 2-0. This is a Georgia Southern team that doesn't field very well. They made over 50 errors on the year. They feature Emily Snyder on their offense. Snyder's about their lone big power threat. She has 7 long balls on the year. Georgia Southern's 15-15 overall. They've played 3 Sun Belt Conference Series already. They are 5-4 on the season. They won 2 of 3 against both Troy and UTA. They dropped 2 of 3 against ULM. The strength of the Georgia Southern team at times is their pitching. Dixie Rayleigh, who has an ERA of under 3. Rayleigh is the pitcher that shut out the Cajuns last year in that 2-0 Georgia Southern victory on that Sunday game of the series last year. Rayleigh has allowed less hits than innings pitched, but still she's up there in terms of bases on balls. She's allowed 48 walks this year and just slightly over 100 innings pitched. When she's throwing strikes, she could be difficult to defeat. Cajuns have their work cut out for them, as they always do on the road. Again, they've won 6 consecutive Sun Belt Conference matchups, so they're due to lose, but the way that they're playing right now, I certainly wouldn't bet against them. Alex Stewart had a great weekend last weekend inside the circle, and of course DJ Sanders now leading the Sun Belt Conference in both homers and RBIs with 16 and 37 respectively. If those 2 young ladies can continue to play at a high level, Cajuns are going to be very, very difficult to defeat. We'll see if the Cajuns could win the series. We'll see if they could sweep the series. Again, doubleheader Saturday at 12 noon, single game Sunday at 12 noon. You can hear all 3 games on Sports Radio, ESPN 1420 and ESPN 1420.com. That's a look at the Georgia Southern Series. We'll see you at the ballpark.